Hello, everyone. I am the all-seeing I'm with the collective message here. Happy Leo season. I happen to be a Leo sun and Leo rising, so I'm excited for what's to come. The first card that came out when I set the intention for this being a collective reading is the Empress. So I feel like some of you are in this very abundant energy. You're very nurturing at this time. You may be a mother or a mother figure in your life may be important at this time. There's some kind of growth here toward a specific project or creative endeavor that you may have begun. There's progress toward a goal and growth because of it. Also, the feminine energy here is strong. Let's see what else comes out. The Knight of Wands. So there may be someone that is coming towards you with a very passionate energy, taking inspired action towards you. This may be a very fearless individual who maybe doesn't take no for an answer or doesn't hear no often. This may be as a result of their attractiveness and their magnetism, but they may also be a bit impulsive at times. So this may concern you. Any level of impulsivity, I feel. We have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are juggling multiple things at this time, many priorities, not just one, but many things. You could be working and then also taking care of your home or your children if you're a parent. In spite of how chaotic things may become sometimes in your world, based on all that you have to do, you do a very good job of juggling these things and putting the necessary effort and energy in all the things that you've taken on that are your responsibility. You're not complaining about what it is you have to do. The number 3 could be significant. We have 3 with the Empress and now 3 of Cups. So some of you may have something to celebrate. It could be the completion of a project or the achievement of a goal of some sort. You may have an opportunity to celebrate amongst friends and actually go out somewhere, perhaps. This brings contentment to you and happiness, you in your circle, you being amongst people that you can celebrate your wins with, who support you that way. Because not everyone is going to, cheer you on when you reach a certain milestone. Because they may look at it as small in comparison to, what may be considered a bigger type of achievement. But that's all a matter of perspective. Everybody thinks differently and has a different opinion of what success looks like. We have the 6 of Wands here. So yeah, I feel like whoever this person's coming in, this Individual could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're going to want some type of victory, some type of triumph. And may get that in a very public way, a very recognized or that's some kind of win. Now the number 2 could be significant. The High Priestess is here. So I would say just, use your discernment in any connection that comes or any, with any person that comes into your life. If you feel like they're being too much too soon, then, or too pushy, then, maybe back off a little bit or allow that connection to fizzle and fade. Pay attention to what it is that you see and feel with the High Priestess here when it comes to, your connections. And also just life in general. I feel like it's also saying to be cautious. Not to the point where you're paranoid, but just to be, observant and to also be careful and also don't ignore what you feel either. You could be experiencing some kind of public victory. And then we have the Strength card. You could be a Leo. This is a card of courage, of passion. I think you're a passionate individual as well, going after whatever you're going after. So I think that you can handle any kind of energy the right way, with a certain kind of gentleness, with a certain kind of patience and understanding. You have compassion as well and are very strong still, internally and externally. And it may not always show on the outside because your approach is gentle. But you definitely know how to talk to people, I feel. That's a plus of yours. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that energy coming in, that this adventurous type energy is not a bad one. I mean, it's followed by the 6 of Wands, which indicates victory. I mean, obviously it's warning against like someone that's being overly eager, but it may just be how they feel about you. The 10 of Pentacles talks about coming together with another person and sharing wealth. Establishing a solid, stable connection here with the 10 of Pentacles. A family type dynamic, but also where there's long-term view, looking not just a temporary kind of relationship or a fling of any kind. This is a real connection, something that's lasting and that stands the test of time because it's built on something real. And you both come to the table with your own wealth. And more than just material. I mean, spiritual wealth as well. We have the Star card too. Beautiful sign. of a reason to be hopeful, to be in stay calm, to have faith. This is a reminder of purpose based on a wish of some kind being granted for you here. There's some kind of wish come true with the star card and a reason to return to an optimistic state. I mean, if you've struggled to be in one, but that's not necessarily here that you've been pessimistic at all or looking at things in a negative light. If anything, all the cards are very positive. I'm just going to pull a couple more from this deck just for confirmations. King of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, if you're a feminine, you could be connecting with a masculine that has wealth. He may be very hardworking, and he could be very focused on investing his energy in his work and maintaining that and all that comes with it. The Ace of Cups is here. So this is a signal of love. It could be new love coming in. It could be renewed love in an existing connection, or one that maybe took place and there's a separation between you and the person. There could be reconciliation. Wow, the star is here again. So, yeah, there's definitely a wish granted here. A reason to be optimistic again. This is a good omen. Fortune. You got fortune coming your way. Fortune favors the bold, I'm hearing. We have the Five of Wands here. There could be some competition in your energy. Maybe people competing with you. Or feeling like they have to compete with you in some way. I don't know why. The Devil. And the Devil is at the bottom of this deck as well. So there's something here maybe about a toxic connection or a toxic habit, or obsessively doing something, obsessively thinking of someone, being bound to a certain person, or held down or held back by a specific relationship that's not necessarily the best for you. Page of Cups. This is an expression of love, an expression of romantic love with the Page of Cups here. Could be a new energy. Then we have the Queen of Cups coming out right after that. So I mean, I feel like you have a lot of love to give, and there's love coming in for sure. I don't know if that's something that you've hoped and prayed for that's now coming true, or what this competitive energy is in your, you know, with you. But yeah, there may be something that you need to free yourself from. You know, it could be just something that's not like working for you or working out anymore. And, you know, with every ending comes a new beginning. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. You have a lot of love to give. You are very expressive with your love and very emotionally available, stable, and mature, you deserve the same thing. And I feel like there's an energy coming in that has that kind of, they could be younger than you. Long dark hair could be significant. Blonde hair could be significant, or colored hair. So that's here. Someone being fashionable or a fashionista. Heavy on beauty and possibly self-care. Maybe prioritizing that, either needing to or already doing so in your life. But yeah, maybe that's why certain people don't like you or hate on you, because you put yourself on a pedestal and you do things for yourself that people can see even through your appearance, through your in your exterior. And I guess some people can be intimidated by that, or frown upon that, especially if they don't have it in them to be that way or to do that. But kudos to you for your fearlessness, for being yourself and not and not being afraid to be vulnerable and be who you are, and to give the love that you give, even in spite of all that you've been through, because you've been through your share of tough times and difficult situations with people, and just in life as an individual. Some things that could potentially make you fearful of letting certain things go, in favor of what better can replace that. 1717 on the clock, or the timestamp, whatever you want to call that. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It was just a quick reading. Thanks for tapping in, and we'll talk soon. Peace out, y'all.